Àbújá ni olú ìlú orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́. Ọjọ́ 12 oṣù 12 ọdún 1991 ni wọ́n gbé ibùjókòó agbára Nàìjíríà kúrò nílùú Èkó lọ sílùú Àbújá lásìkò ìṣèjọba ológun ọ̀gágun fẹ̀yìntì Ibrahim Babangida. Ìlú Àbújá ni ìlú kẹjọ tí èrò pọ̀ sí jùlọ nílẹ̀ Nàìjíríà. Ó sì jẹ́ ìlú olódi tó wà ní àárín gbùngbùn. Gbogbo àwọn ilé-iṣẹ́ àti àjọ ìjọba kọ̀ọ̀kan ló ní olú ọ́fíìsì wọn nílùú Àbújá. Gẹ́gẹ́ bó ṣe jẹ́ pé ibẹ̀ gan ní ibùjókòó agbára ìṣàkóso ilẹ̀ Nàìjíríà. Lọ́dún 2003 ni àjọ Commonwealth gbé ìpàdé wọn wá síbẹ̀. Bẹ́ẹ̀ sì ni àjọ olókoòwò nílẹ̀ adúláwọ̀ ṣe lọ́dún 2014. Kódà lọ́dún 2016 àjọ tó ń rí sí ọ̀rọ̀ àwọn ọmọdé ìyẹn UNESCO gbà á gẹ́gẹ́ bí ibùdó ìkẹ́kọ̀ọ́ wọn. Díẹ̀ lára àwọn ibùdó tó gbajúgbajà nílùú Àbújá ni àpáta agbára Aso Rock, ilé aṣòfin àpapọ̀, ilé aṣojúṣòfin ilẹ̀ yìí, àpáta Zuma Rock, Millennium Park, báńkì àpapọ̀ ilẹ̀ Nàìjíríà CBN, mọ́ṣáláṣí àpapọ̀ àti ibùdó ilé ìjọsìn àpapọ̀ àwọn Kìrìsìtẹ́nì. Ẹkùn ìdìbò 6 ló wà nílùú Àbújá: Abaji, Buhari, Gwagwalada, Kuje, Kwali àti Abuja Municipal. Kílìṣì tó jẹ́ ohun ìpanu tí wọ́n fi ẹran pèsè ló jẹ́ oúnjẹ tó wọ́pọ̀ tí gbogbo èèyàn sì nífẹ̀ẹ́ sí nílùú Àbújá. Ó jẹ́ ibùdó ìsinmi fún ọ̀pọ̀ àwọn arìnrìn-àjò láti ẹkùn kọ̀ọ̀kan nílẹ̀ Nàìjíríà nítorí pé àárín gbùngbùn ló wà. Ìlú Àbújá rèé o, ibùdó agbára ìṣàkóso ilẹ̀ Nàìjíríà, ògo ilẹ̀ adúláwọ̀. Ìlú Benin. Ìlú Benin yìí kan náà ni a túmọ̀ sí Ẹ̀dó. Ó wà ní ẹkùn gúúsù ilẹ̀ Nàìjíríà. Òun sì ní ìlú ńlá tó tóbi jù nípínlẹ̀ Ẹdó lásìkò yìí. Ìlú Benin yìí jẹ́ ìlú tó so àwọn ìlú ńláńlá mìíràn nípínlẹ̀ Delta àti Bayelsa papọ̀. Iṣẹ́ ọnà lóríṣiríṣi wọ́pọ̀ nílùú Benin. Ìdí nìyí tí a fi ń rí àwọn ìlẹ̀kẹ̀, ère gbígbẹ́ àti ọ̀pọ̀ iṣẹ́ ọnà fínfín nílùú náà. Àwọn Yorùbá gbàgbọ́ pé ọmọ Odùduwà ni àwọn èèyàn ìlú Benin àti wípé ìlú Ilé-Ifẹ̀ gan ni wọ́n ti ṣí lọ láti lọ tẹ̀dó síbi tí wọ́n wà di òní olónìí. Èyí sì ṣe é gbàgbọ́ dé àwọn àyè kan o nípa àwọn orúkọ oyè ọba wọn àti àwọn orúkọ mìíràn tó jọ ti ẹ̀yà Yorùbá. Kódà ẹ ó máa gbọ́ nínú oríkì wọn pé Ẹ̀dó ọmọ Àdó torí ogun rọ̀ wá sílé ayé, ọmọ Àdó kan jàǹtírọ́rọ́, ọmọ Àdó kan jàǹtírọ̀rọ̀. Ìlú Benin jẹ́ ìlú àṣà àti ìṣe, bẹ̀rẹ̀ láti ààfin ọba wọn dé gbọ̀ngàn yàrá nǹkan ìṣẹ̀ǹbáyé àti ọ̀pọ̀ àwọn nǹkan inú àṣà míì. Láìpẹ́ yìí níjọba orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà nípasẹ̀ iléeṣẹ́ tó wà fọ́rọ̀ àṣà àti ìṣe gba díẹ̀ lára àwọn iṣẹ́ ọnà ìṣẹ̀ǹbáyé tó jẹ́ ti ìlú Benin àmọ́ tí àwọn òyìnbó ti gbé lọ padà wá sílé. Ọ̀pọ̀ iléeṣẹ́ ńláńlá, ọ̀pọ̀ ilé ẹ̀kọ́ gíga, àwọn ibùdó ìgbafẹ́ àtàwọn ọ̀kan-ò-jọ̀kan ibùdó ìgbàlódé míì ló wà nílùú Benin. Ó jẹ́ ìlú kan gbòógì tí ò ṣeé fọwọ́ rọ́ sẹ́yìn, pàápàá lẹ́kùn gúúsù ilẹ̀ Nàìjíríà. Ìlú Benin, ìlú Ẹ̀dó. Èkó Lagos. Èkó akéte ìlú ọgbọ́n, Èkó akéte ìlú ìmọ̀, ọmọ ọlọ́gbọ́n dorí ẹja mú, àwọn òmùgọ̀ àdìímú nírù. Ẹni dèkó tí ò gbọ́n, ọgbọ́n rẹ̀ dọ̀run alákejì. Gẹ́gẹ́ bí àrọ́bá, ẹni tó tẹ ìṣẹ́ridó tó sì kọ́kọ́ gbé ibẹ̀ lọ́dún 1699 ló jẹ́ ọdẹ tí orúkọ rẹ̀ ń jẹ́ Ògúnfúnminíre, ọmọ ọba ìlú Ilé-Ifẹ̀ ní í ṣe. Ó máa ń ṣọdẹ lọ síbẹ̀ láti Ifẹ̀, ó sì pàgọ́ tó ti máa ń sinmi ṣáájú kó tún tó lọ bẹ̀.
activities.
I decided to keep it quiet. It's always your face they will definitely get to see, so you take it up from there.
Okay, beautiful morning to you, our amazing viewers. Because you can just see the smile on my face. Like I am radiating, I am happy, I am excited. You know why? Today I am not opening the show alone. I got my very own PIC Olatunde right here with me. It is the 12th day in the month of August, and we are excited to be here again. Exactly. And it almost feels like I should say it is the Osun Osogbo Festival edition. Okay, Olatunde, good morning.
Good morning to you, Jibs. And it's really nice to be together to kick things off at this moment in time. Sincerely apologize though for a little bit of hold up. You know, we just have to be here to make sure that everything comes out 100%, and that's why it took a little bit of time. And thanks to our director, to the entire transmission team for making it happen for us and with us all day in, day out. No doubt about that. It promises to be exciting. Spring Delight is the name of the program, right here from Western Spring Television Channels 190 on the Star Times DTT. Today is the International Day for youths all over the world. So if you are a youth, those of us whereby we are youths, to all the youths, ably led by myself, we say Happy Youths Day, and Baba Oloye and Baba, the younger youths in our midst.
Youths.
You decided you decided to expose them. So definitely to all the youths in the house, and probably the older ones, Sheyi Motayo, with white hair all over his life. We just wish all the youths out there the very best at this moment in time. It promises to be exciting.
Yes, and in addition to World International Youth Day, what are you doing with your youthful times? You know, this is a time where please make use of your youthful times. Absolutely. Because once you pass that stage, you know, it's just very difficult getting it back. Okay, yes, once again, it promises to be exciting. We have a whole lot of activities lined up for you. You know, you already know we take you through the world of aerobics, where we let you to exercise from the comfort of your home, you know, just trying to help you to keep your body, mind, and soul together through the form of exercise.
No doubt about that, and we'd like to let you know that in the course of the show, just as James has rightly stated, there is a young man, and amongst us, some of our guests that we'll be having on the show today, he's a lawyer and also an artist. Yeah. Wow. I don't know how you combine.
How we combine that, you know?
How you combine that? Music, okay, that could be a passion, and professionally, that's what he does, is being a lawyer. Well, he will be in the house with us very shortly, and there's something very important to every Osun indigenous citizen, not only indigenous citizen. Once you are based here in Osun, well, there's something worthwhile that you can be a part of. It's been ongoing, and I think it's been expanded. That's why we'll be talking about it on the show this beautiful Saturday morning. So let's go do some aerobics. I need to go change this morning in time. I need to do quite a whole lot. All right, stay with us right here.
One, two, three, and four. Can we do that? Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Thank you. Ready? We go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 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 4. So we're making it to 6 now. This way, watch me, you watch first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 now, ready? We go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Please, let's encourage ourselves. You clap there, make a clap. All right, 1, 2, 6. 1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're making it 8 now. Ready? We go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Thank you. All right, the 8. 1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Beautiful morning to you viewers at home. How are you doing? Happy beautiful Saturday morning. You're tuning to Western Spring Television and this is Spring Delight. Yes, and if you can see what is going on at my background is quite different. This is you keeping fit, this is you keeping healthy. How else should you spend your Saturday morning than for you to just come to the gym and take care of yourself, your body, your mind, and soul. This is the best way for you to feel relief and just feel good and let all the blood flow. So join me as I take you through this journey of exercise. I hope you have a delightful morning with us.
All right, from the 8th again. Ready? We go. 1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 9, 10. 9, 10. 8. All right. To 10 now. We're taking it to 10. Ready? We go. 1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 9, 10. 9, 10. 9, 10. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. All right, okay, the 2 hands up. Let's bring it down a little. From your fingers, let's roll it. You drop the fingers, you drop it very well. You drop it. Remember, we're doing this for the love we have for our body. We are not doing this because we hate our body. Exercise is for me and you. It's good for you. For the love we have for our body. All right, the 2 hands up. Okay, right there, we're bringing our knees to the elbow. Just touch and smile. You touch. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, up there, the 2 hands up, the hands by the side. So bring it down. All right, down. And you relax there. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. It's your program again, Spring Delight. The exercise segment of it, the exercise segment of the program. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Just hold it, and then your hands up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, now back to the other legs. Thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Up to the sky. All right, we count there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, the 2 legs out. All right, fingers at the toes. All right, we're trying to stretch our back muscles with this. You stretch it. For a few of us, that's all right, stretch it. Let's stretch it. All right, thank you. All right, the two hands up again. So now the palm at the floor. So now we are lifting ourselves off a bit from the floor, just up there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, you change. Let's come up again, a little bit up. Ready? We go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, the two legs out there. You stretch your hands to the toes there. Stretch it. You stretch it. All right, thank you. Okay, we'll go back a little bit. Now the two legs up. This will affect our stomach very well. All right, now you stretch it out, one leg out, and your toes pointing straight. Look at my toes pointing straight, your toes pointing straight. All right, we count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, you change. These are some of the exercises that are good for our stomach, for our general body. All right, we change. We change it again. All right, you change. We change. You change. We change. I change. And you look up and smile. Exercise is fun. You smile whereas we are doing this for the love we have for our body. We are not doing this because we hate our body. 9, 10. Okay. All right, we go. Your right hand, left leg. You hold it there, and I count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, you change. The left hand and right legs. I count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, right there, we're bringing our elbow to the knee. We come to the center. We go to the other side. We come to the center. We go again. Back to the center and side. Okay, let's bring it down. Let's bring it down. Let's bring it down. Let's bring it down. All right, up again. Let's stretch it side. Side, you go with me. We go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, please, let's double it up a bit. All right, let's go. All right, on the spot there, you make sure you are standing on your toes. Make sure you balance, you get your balance. All right, now we are running on the station there. Look at my position there. Now you go. Can we make it a little bit faster? Faster. Faster. We're counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, change. All right, same position, please. Take it up. You go to the balls of your toes. Ready? All right, we go. Slowly. Slowly. Now we're making it a little bit faster. Faster. Please counting. Please count. You count.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
The last time. Count the last time. Faster.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
All right, let's double it up. Let's double it up again. Yeah, it is our program again. Spring Delights on your darling TV, Western Spring Television.
engineered for our body, mind, and soul. I personally had a swell time here today. It was just beautiful, having to sweat out and and just get to flex all my muscles. And I bet you had a beautiful time with us too. And yes, you're still on to Spring Delight with us, although the only thing that is missing here today is Olatunde. I really wish you were here to experience this, but I'm sure subsequently you're going to get to have a feel of this. So I'm going to be taking you back to the studio where we're going to be joining Olatunde. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday morning with us on Spring Delight.
August 12, 1972. The last American combat troops leave Vietnam. All remaining U.S. troops are withdrawn the next year as part of the Paris Peace Accords. Vietnam is reunified under communist rule more than 2 years after that ceasefire agreement is reached. 1944, Joseph P. Kennedy Jr., older brother of future President John F. Kennedy, is killed during World War II. The 29-year-old Kennedy and his co-pilot die when their Navy plane, filled with explosives, blows up over Britain. 2000, tragedy for Russia's Navy in the Barents Sea, part of the Arctic Ocean. That's where the nuclear submarine Kursk explodes and sinks during naval exercises, killing its entire 118-man crew.
Yeah, we're sure live. Thank you, Annie Baba. Thank you to you all out there for being with us. It's still Spring Delight right here from Western Spring Television, and quite a whole lot has gone down in history on this day, and you have been able to see what it looks like. But at this juncture, we would like to let you know that if you're celebrating today, we'd like to say happy birthday to you. But for the few names that we have, we will celebrate them as well. If today's your birthday, hey, birthday, I like birthdays, man. I like birthdays.
It's actually worth celebrating. So yeah, from the stables of Spring Delight, be you a star, be you a super duper star, be you a commoner like us, wishing you a merry, happy birthday.
Yeah, so we will still go into that, and we will definitely look at a little bit of our health. We'll talk about something very important, the benefit of that thing. We'll talk about it, so we'll bring you that in the course of this program. And for our esteemed viewers all over the world, most especially if you are viewing us on all our social media handles on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Western Spring Television. That's the social media handle. Yes. We'd like to let you know that the Osun Osogbo Festival is bubbling. It's definitely bubbling. It was nice. Mr. Governor was there.
Of course it was. What do you expect? I mean, this is something we've been celebrating for centuries. Yeah. So yeah, honestly, it is our tradition here. In fact, we are known in Osun Osogbo for Osun Osogbo Festival. So what are we saying? Yeah,
I was actually looking at the fact that when they needed somebody who would actually have carried the calabash this year, I don't know. Okay, the Aruba, yeah, I don't know.
I'm sorry, but I'm not a candidate of the Aruba anymore.
Why? but thank you. But we will talk about, bring you a historical background of Osun Osogbo. We'll look at that in the course of this program. Yes. There's quite a whole lot to talk about. You need to see our heritage. I looked at the report by our colleague, Joseph Atewe, yesterday. And looking at the lady that came in from the U.S., for this, everybody comes from virtually everywhere around the world. Yeah, that reminded me of Ajani, God bless her soul, who came all the way from, the foreign country and wanted to come take a picture of, you know the story of Ajani, right? Who came and she wanted to take a picture of her and all that, and somehow she got entangled and she worshipped Yeye Osun till the end of her life. It is actually amazing. That part about Osun Osogbo is just very interesting and something you don't ever want to miss. Yeah. We'll definitely delve into it about that, in the course of this program. But at this moment in time, there is a very amazing young man who every one of us tend to always say we are young men, but then we will have him is already in the studio with us. But before we eventually let the cat out of the bag, Let's take out one of his many works that he has done. We'll be back. Stay with us.
I cannot worry for tomorrow. I cannot borrow from its sunlight. Its skies may turn to gray. How gladly live from day to day. And I have His blessed assurance. His grace will pull me through. All I have at all I have about money, mama, your life. Is better. All of my bodies are getting lighter. I such a brand new day I see. Even when the days are scary and the nights are filled with dread, His presence goes before me, and I know His light will lead me on. All I have but I need more ocean. All I have about money, mama, on your life. Onílù rẹ̀ ń bẹ nísàlẹ̀ omi. Ayé mi ìgbà mi alára ṣe àsìkò ọmọ wa. Torí mo ti ní bàbá. Torí mo ti mọ̀ wá. Ayọ̀ mi àkúndẹ́mọ́dẹ́mọ́. Adùnmọ̀mọ̀ bí oyin adó, mo lájú mi ṣe, mo ṣì ń bọ̀ wá gba ìyéyé mo sọ, asán mi, ayọ̀gẹ̀rẹ̀ bí ọbẹ̀ àpọ̀n.
No doubt.
Wow. That voice itself it's killing. It's really nice to have you, Akin.
Honestly, and I can't believe that lyrics, that particular song came out from you. It feels heavier than who is seated in our presence right now. You see, and that is the things we talk about, like when you want to do anything, just do it with a difference. Carve a niche for yourself.
Absolutely.
This is not the regular. I mean, when this songs is playing right now, you want to compare with the likes of Beautiful Nubia, Ricky Asani, Shola Shodimu. You know, they all fall under meaningful.
Yeah, well honestly, Sheyi Shodimu.
Thank you.
Sheyi Shodimu. Yeah, that's the thing.
Okay, so I'm so sorry. Yeah, but then I enjoyed it.
Beautiful piece.
Yes,
beautiful piece.
No doubt.
To all our esteemed viewers, we'd like to welcome Mr. Akin Akinola. Oh, Akin.
Let's just call him that.
Akin. I like that. How did you coin that out, Akin?
Oh, thank you very much. First of all, let me say I'm pleased to be here.
Thank you
for coming. With you. So I didn't coin it. It's my name.
Oh,
so my full name is Akinpelu Akinyemi Akinola. You know, a friend of mine used to make jest of me. He said, your dad probably ran out of names on your name. So
if I may, I feel like the way we say KBSU, I should say Akio.
Then you say Logan.
Amazing. Good to have you here with us. And let's get to know again. Where is Aki from?
Oh, better still, who is Aki Omoaki?
Okay, let's take it that way.
Okay, yeah, who is Akinola? I can't tell you I know all of it. I'm still discovering myself. But I'm a young man, like you clearly said. I was born right here in Oshogbo. Here in Oshogbo. I had my education here, but was privileged to grow in an era where we had a lot of culture going on in terms of the language, in terms of the music, in terms of everything. And at some point, I thought I was going to become I was going to become a full-fledged musician. You know, I was going to do music. I was going to do arts. Those are the things that tickled my passion right from when I was growing up. You know, like everybody else, church choir. You learn how to play 1 or 2 instruments, and then you watched a few music videos. I think the first video I saw, I was barely 7. I saw a video of Bobby Brown performing to a large crowd, and it just like, oh, that's what I want to do with my life.
Okay.
But you know, somewhere along the line, you know, lucrative professions. You can study music, you can study theater art, man. You know, go be a lawyer. I was also very argumentative, so also I took to lawyering very beautifully. And so after school, I said, oh, let me do this music thing and art for a while. But I saw my friends, all my friends doing music, arts a lot. They were broke. And I didn't like being broke, so I felt I had a degree.
We all don't.
So let me work a bit with my law degree, get some money, and so got caught up in the rat race. But you see, music is a very powerful thing. Art is very powerful. It never lets you go. It's very jealous. So I feel that it's a balance to my life now. Even though I'm doing this corporate law thing and practice, the balance I find in my life is still being able to do the music, the arts, at whatever level I can do it. So I've always been recording, been performing. I did a lot of tours with Beautiful Nubia. You mentioned Beautiful Nubia.
Oh, I did.
Jimmy Sholanke, the late Chris Agilo, Orlando Julius.
Okay.
Yes, Beautiful Nubia used to have it still does. We call it Emo Fest, Enyobanke Music Festival. And then we would tour all of Western Nigeria, go with all those great people, Yinka Davies and all of them. And yeah, so I used to do that. Sometime I used to open the show for Beautiful Nubia, for Baba Sholanke.
Okay.
I played in Baba Sholanke's band for a while.
You serious?
While I was in school and all of that. So it's been like the balance to my life. It's something I can't do without. I can't let go.
Oh my.
So in summary, as far as I know, until I discover more, that's who Akin Akinola is. I keep searching.
Wow. Wow. Now, how long did it take you in this industry? Because I wouldn't call you an upcoming. You're not an upcoming.
He's not.
I'm very sure. But how long did it take you? Was it an aspect from your secondary school days or probably the higher institution that you knew that you were going to do this? We've not gone to the aspect of you doing the legal profession. Let's talk about music first. Was it from your secondary school days, or when was this? How did this start?
Okay, I think it was earlier than my secondary school days.
Earlier?
Yes, earlier. I remember I was asked to join the children choir. We used to attend Deeper Life Bible Church, Power Line here in Oshogbo, and we joined the children choir. There was one auntie who used to play the piano. The church had like a grand piano. And then one day I was at practice, she was playing, and she taught us to play do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. And then I got home the following week. My mom bought me a small piano. It could fit on the table. And I couldn't do anything else. Started figuring tunes out by myself. And since then, I just knew that this is something I wanted to do. I didn't know the scale. I didn't know what I was going to become. I didn't have any definite plans or ambitions. And I grew into that, fell in love with the choir until in secondary school, my grandma's shop at IDOWU. There was a radionic. We called them radionic beside the place, who had an apprentice. Apprentice used to do backup for Music Benga Falope Jr., Rastamania. And every time I'm back from school, he's always playing Orlando or Benga Falope Jr., Kolaole. He's always playing that music and telling me of how they were singing at parties. Oh, when he was singing this song, somebody was praying. And I just knew, I'm going to do this thing. I want to sing. I want to sing. So even in class, during break,
with my tiny voice, I was always mimicking, trying to sound like Falokwe.
Okay.
Oh, and everybody knew, everybody would play and would laugh about it, do school drama, sing in school. And I just knew it was what I wanted to do. So before I went to study law, the story of how I ended up studying law.
We're coming to that. We're coming to that. We're coming to that. But be that as it may, music in Nigeria today, if you have to rate it, where do you think we stand?
I think these are interesting times.
Sure.
I tend to hold a different opinion from some of my friends who do the kind of music I do today. I think music in Nigeria today, we are at a very, very interesting times. We are doing beautifully in terms of music. Now, music in Nigeria has gone global. So when you see the likes of Davido, the likes of Wizkid, all the new kids coming up on the block and doing great things, taking the music global. Now, it was a time people used to dream in the songs. People dream about saying, one day I'll take Grammy. Now, foreign artists are begging to partner with Nigerian music. Yes, the music seems to be focused on a particular genre, what they now call Afrobeats or, Afro hip-hop. But yes, we must acknowledge the cultural content in that music. Really. I think we are doing beautifully when it comes to music. There are some other aspects of music, like the music we do, like the sort of more cultural, more rootsy kind of music that maybe deserves some attention. But I think we'll get it.
Now, do you think you could have gotten to where you are today, I mean, music-wise, or gotten to work with the people you've worked with, if probably you hadn't dabbled to other things? If probably you didn't have law, if probably you didn't chase after money, do you think you could have been able to associate with these people that you've been able to work with?
Yeah, there is really no telling,
Okay.
There's really no telling. But with regards to that, I think studying law, let me just say my story, I was just fortunate to meet those people. Because while studying law, I was actively doing music. So even my colleagues, when we were in school, knew that, this guy is a musician. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing in law? And you still end up passing your exams. You should be. So while I was studying law in Ife, I was almost always in the music department. There was a time the music department opened the music studio, and a friend of mine, Larry, was running the studio. I was the associate producer, even though I was a law student. And so that's when I got to meet Baba Jimmy Sholanke.
Oh, okay.
It was while in school I met a friend who said, he knows Beautiful Nubia's younger brother. So I got to meet him. And so you see, it's not, it's the connection. So while even though I was doing law, because of people knew my passion and what I was doing, it still connected me. Why don't you go and talk to this person? No, come and see this person. And then, that curiosity. Then it should be, he's a law student, but he sings so beautifully. And then that itself.
For selling.
Exactly. Opened
more opportunities in it.
At the end of our law school, we give our awards, Faculty of Law. Guess the award I won. Please tell us. Most likely to end up in entertainment business.
Oh my goodness.
Award of most likely to end up in an entertainment business.
Yes. But it was a Faculty of Law award, so but that's what I got.
What an award. What an award it is.
What an award. I imagine what it's going to look like with the long
write-up. My mates were getting, most likely to end up in corporate law, most likely to, I got most likely to end up in entertainment.
Oh, okay. Well, sorry, Ajibs. Amongst this set of great minds you've worked with, at least for now, we're looking forward to you 10, 15, 20, 50 years from now. Definitely a more established name it will have been. Looking at these names that you've worked with, Jimmy Sholanke, Nubia,
and the likes.
Who would you say, truly, you enjoyed the most?
That's a difficult thing to decide. It's a potpourri, because you see, there's only one thing common to all of these people, even my younger friends, and that's individuality. So everyone just has a different vibe, and you won't have the complete package if you had stuck to one person. But I think the person who started me on so early, who prodded and goaded, and someone who gives you the confidence would be Baba Sholanke, Jimmy Sholanke. Like a big father figure, and
that's why you say Baba.
Very indulgent, and he will tell you things like, you can do this, you can do this. You don't give a care about anything in the world. Do make mistakes is part of the heart. And then Nubia also did a lot for me, you know, took me around and believed in me so much, and then all of it. But all those other guys, they just had their own different things they bring to you. Yeah. So, yes.
Right.
Okay. I was going to ask you, without the law, did you think music would have been enough?
Okay, so with the benefit of hindsight, like I said, one never knows. With the benefit of hindsight, I think...
you think it could have been enough?
Okay, let me put it this way. There's no way to know. But I've seen some of our colleagues who stuck with it, who are doing better off. Who are fine now. Who are doing well now.
Full-fledged?
Yeah,
musical artists?
Music, acting, drama. And they are doing well now. And there are others who are still struggling with it. Because also, even law, I've also been very blessed being a lawyer, being a corporate lawyer. Because I also have colleagues who studied law who are still trying to find their way. A story may be different in another 10, 20 years again. But so far, so good. I'm happy with my trajectory.
Wow, amazing. All right, let's just go back to that music. One of his many works that Akin has actually been able to reel out. Then when we come back to him again, let's talk law. Because I know one of my colleagues is very troublesome. He gets into issues a whole lot. So probably we have a lawyer in-house now that will probably do the bill and charge and everything. let's you will see. I think at least from the moment you've been here, you probably must have known and seen who must have been that troublesome person.
We'll be needing the service of a lawyer.
let's go back to Akin's video, and when we come back, come and tell us everything about the legal profession, how it all started, where are you, and what it looks like to be in the legal profession. All right, stay with us.
Show me, Àfidànà bàbá jíjọ débùté ire. Kílẹ̀ ni mo ti wí o. Kílẹ̀ ni mo mọ̀ ti sọ yìí o. Gbogbo ire tó ń bẹ nílẹ̀ yìí o. Mọ̀ gbogbo ajé tó ń bẹ nílẹ̀ yìí o. Gbogbo owó tó ń bẹ nílẹ̀ yìí o. Ọ̀pọ̀dá lọ́wọ́ wa. Wọlá tó mi bẹ nílẹ̀ yìí o.
What was that?
Gbogbo ire tó ń bẹ nílẹ̀ yìí o, gẹ́rẹ́rẹ́ ọ̀bọ̀wọ́ wọn bọ̀. Gẹ́rẹ́rẹ́ gbogbo ajé tó ń bẹ nílẹ̀ yìí o, gẹ́rẹ́rẹ́ ọ̀bọ̀wọ́ wọn bọ̀. Gbogbo ajé tó ń bẹ nílẹ̀ yìí o, gẹ́rẹ́rẹ́ ọ̀bọ̀wọ́ wọn bọ̀.
Wow.
How
Man.
did Yoruba get that deep now?
Honestly.
Where do you get your
lyrics,
those
words.
lyrics from? Words that we people like us have not even heard before. What is obo?
Ọ̀bọ̀ wọ́n bọ̀. Ọ̀bọ̀. Okay. Ọ̀bọ̀.
Bring them.
Yes, you know, Yoruba language tonality sounds play a very major role in. Obo is a kind of tree, obo.
Okay.
And one can bo. You know, Yoruba will play around things like that. Obo, one bo, gerere. So drag them in, all the goodness in this land.
Yeah.
You're bringing them in.
Drag them.
So
Wow.
you didn't use the regular. I don't
know. I don't understand. Right, if you're just joining us, we say thank you for being there with us.
Oh, yes.
In the house with us this beautiful Saturday morning is Akin Omoakin, man who is Akin is a warrior. Or
Yes,
something like that.
Yeah, he's a valiant one,
Valiant one for that matter. Yeah. All right, and he is a musician and also he's a lawyer. Let's I don't know, what's the correspondence? I said it while jokingly here that music is the passion, the law is the profession.
Yes.
Right. Was it an aspect whereby parents said, hey, some of our parents can be funny at times, that look,
right.
What is Ofemari's current? You want to be singing about? No. You must get something. Was that the story or what actually happened?
Yeah, that was a story essentially.
Oh, long and short.
Yeah, long and short. So being a lawyer today, I have my mom to thank for that.
Thank you, mommy.
Well, growing up, you know, she supported, encouraged my music, sent me to music school. But when it was time to go to the university, I said I was going to study either music or dramatic arts. And she said, no, it wasn't going to happen. I lived in Oshobo with my mom. My dad was in Lagos, was a lawyer.
Oh.
And my mom said, no, you are not going to do anything else. It has to be either accounting or, you know, or all of that. Law was not even in the question. However, you know, even as a young person, I could write very well. I could speak very well.
Okay.
And I enjoyed getting into the arguments for the sake of it, just for the sake of the argument, not even necessarily for any point. You know, so I never thought about the law. So when I dragged with my mom, I could be very stubborn. But she was better than me at that time. So
Really?
during the holidays, before we completed the JAM registration, I went to Lagos, so sat with my dad, and my mom was like, you know, he says he wants to do music and he wants to do dramatic arts, and my dad spoilt it by saying, oh, that's fine, dramatic arts. You know, he grew up in the university community. He said, oh, dramatic arts is fantastic and all of that. And my mom, you know, like they say today, changed it. So my dad quickly just withdrew and said, you know what? Come, I know everybody in OAU. You know, I'm a lawyer. You write well, you speak well. Why don't you just put in for law? Your mom will not argue with that. Then in year 2, you can take a change of course form and go and do dramatic arts. We are not going to tell your mom. She's going to show up on your graduation day and see your There's nothing she's going to do about it. So that's why I agreed to study law. But, you know, year 1, I took to it so beautifully. I enjoyed it. I loved, you know, it was just like water to fish or fish to water.
Oh, yeah?
So my second year, I was in Lagos for vacation, and my dad was like, oh, this is the time to go and take the change of course form. I said, no, I think I'm going to. I was like, oh, fantastic. If you think you can do it, you can always do it anyway. It doesn't stop you from doing your music anyway. It's just a degree. So that's how I'm a lawyer today.
Me Lord, thus far, what has it been like combining both different professions together?
Well, for me, it's been quite interesting. For me, it's been beautiful. You being a lawyer and doing this sort of law I do has also even opened up access to me.
What kind of law are you into?
So I'm in corporate practice now.
Oh, okay. Corporate.
I'm in corporate law practice now. I work for the corporate sector of economy, and also opened access for me even in terms of music. So you meet people who say, oh, you're a lawyer. Sometimes someone sees your WhatsApp status and say, oh, I saw you singing. I saw your song. Do you sing? Also, do you sing? And then they say, oh, you can talk to this person. You can talk to this person. She's in our corporate affairs department. You can tell this person. I played a couple of shows, a couple of parties this year, coming essentially from that
angle
community.
Wow.
The curiosity about, oh, he's a lawyer. Oh, I know the name. He did this agreement. He did that. Oh, is that him singing? So it's been fun. It's been fine. But like I also have noticed, there is a part of me that is not complete if I'm not doing that music thing. I may not be out there, but I'm always constantly recording. As of today, I have at least like 12 or 15 songs, and I'm thinking towards the end of the year of releasing a body of work. So it's a balance. It gives that balance to my life. I can get a lot of headaches in practicing law. I can run to music. Then sometimes I get a lot of headaches doing music, and I just focus on my work. And so it's giving me a balance.
Wow. What else can we say but just to wish you the very best? And you can be certain that when more of these works come right here at Western Spring Television, we'll be glad to really have your works on air.
Yeah, and in addition to that, we've brought people to the show who are aspiring artists who don't have the luxury of probably where they want to do music. They had a daddy and a mommy who could afford to get them a keyboard of their own, and who had to do law and have their music at the same time. Life is not fair to everybody. So in my own little opinion, I don't know, just sit down, think about the way you can give back too, because not everybody has the luxury Aki or Maki had, So in your own little way, give back to the ones who are aspiring
to be like Aki or Maki.
Like you.
Honestly.
Thank you. I'm very delighted to be here. And with regards to that, we are doing the bit we can, and we hope to do more.
Thank you, and so help you God, you're going to get there.
Thank you very much.
It's a big pleasure with Aki or Maki on the show this morning. Beautiful pieces
by him.
Wow. Honestly, very inspirational. And I need to get those tracks and something to play a whole.
These are songs you just want to listen to, like on a Saturday like this, and you're just in the comfort of your home, and you just want to be like,
even in my car,
what's that? Come on, dance along with me. Let's go.
I don't understand.
I love that.
Very shortly, we will be taking up our next guest is in the house, and we will be talking about something very essential. That's, the state government in Osun State, led by His Excellency, the governor of Osun State, Senate. He's more than a governor now. Governor Ademola Nuruddin Jackson Adeleke and his entire team. They have stepped in to make sure that every citizen in this dear state of ours gets to live healthily. Yes. There's something in the kitty. There's something up in here. Someone will be coming in very shortly to really expatiate on this and let us know why this at this moment and who can benefit from this process at this time. Please stay with us. It's still Spring Delight.
No doubt.
Right here from Western Spring Television. Stay with us. We'll be back.
Yeah, You and I. If one shall kill 1,000, two, of course, shall kill tens of thousands. Listen, hold my hand, baby. We got a long walk ahead of us. Strength and love is all we need. So let's walk hand in hand. Báwa bá lè fi mọ̀ ṣọ̀kan ká ṣíra wa lò ṣíṣú lọ́wọ́. Ìgbà yìí á san wá kalẹ̀. Àgbéyàgbé wa dé ilé dandan. You and I. Àgbéyàgbé wa dé ilé dandan. Tèmi ti rẹ̀. Yóò jáde bí ọ̀la. Jáde bọ̀dá o. Tèmi ti rẹ̀. Kẹ́rù rẹ̀ àti. Àmọ̀tẹ́jà ojú sílẹ̀. Tèmi ti rẹ̀. Yóò jọ sórí mi. Láyé mi dandan ní ká jọ ṣe. Tèmi ti rẹ̀. Thank you. Ìtànà òwúrọ̀. Flower that you are. Your tender frame pours hot sweetness. Like wine from a garden. Like scents from a rose. Come on, move closer, girl. I got a lot of things to tell ya. Báwa bá lè kó ilé ayé wa sí tuntun yàtọ̀. Put everything in God's hands. He's mighty and he will lead us on. Báwa bá lè yàgò fà ìṣòdodo. Bóyá ò ní lè yà wá mo sọ. You and I. Bóyá ò ní lè yà wá rárá. Tèmi ti rẹ̀. Yóò jọ débi ọ̀la. Yóò jọ débi ayọ̀. Tèmi ti rẹ̀. Yóò jọ ṣoríire láyé mi. Tèmi ti rẹ̀. You and I. Ìrókò onídàgbà kó mọ̀gá jórí o. Ìdí òṣè onídàgbà kó mọ̀gá jùlẹ̀. Ìràwé onídájọ́ lẹ́wọ̀ oṣù. Àfi dandan bá bá jíjọ́ débùté ire. Kílẹ̀ ni mo ti wí o. Kílẹ̀ ni mo mọ̀ ti sọ yìí o. Gbogbo ire tó ń bẹ nílẹ̀ yìí o. Gbogbo ajé tó ń bẹ nílẹ̀ yìí o. Gbogbo owó tó ń bẹ nílẹ̀ yìí o. Ọ̀pọ̀ dáhùn lọ́wọ́ wa. Gbogbo ọlá tó mi bẹ nílẹ̀ yìí o. Gbogbo ọmọ tó mi bẹ nílẹ̀ yìí o. Gbogbo ire tó ń bẹ nílẹ̀ yìí o. Báwa bá lè yàgò fá ìṣòro wa dùnmọ̀ ní ti ilé olóyin o. You and I, adùn ní ti ilé olóyin. Ó yá yá jọ mọ́ lọ. Àti iṣẹ́ ti dẹ̀ mọ́ lọ. Jọ ṣòro ẹ ṣe é. You and I. Yes. Thank you very much.
A mango is an edible stone fruit produced by the tropical tree Mangifera indica. It is believed to have originated in Southern Asia, particularly in eastern India, Bangladesh, and the Andaman Island. Mangifera indica has been cultivated in South and Southeast Asia since ancient times, resulting in two types of modern mango cultivars: the Indian type and the Southeast Asian type. Other species in the genus Mangifera also produce edible fruits that are also called mangoes, the majority of which are found in the Malaysian ecoregion. Worldwide, there are several hundred cultivars of mango, depending on the cultivar. Mango fruit varies in size, shape, sweetness, skin color, and flesh color, which may be pale, yellow, gold, green, or orange. Mango is the national fruit of India, Pakistan, and the Philippines, while the mango tree is the national tree of Bangladesh.
Mango trees grow to 30 to 40 meters, 98 to 131 feet tall, with a crown radius of 10 to 15 meters, 33 to 49 feet. The trees are long-lived as some specimens still fruit after 300 years. In deep soil, the taproot descends to a depth of 6 meters, 20 feet, with profuse wide spreading, feeders roots and anchor roots penetrating deeply into the soil. The leaves are evergreen, alternate, simple, 15 to 35 centimeters. While the leaves are young, they are orange-pink, rapidly changing to a dark glossy red, then dark green as they mature. The flowers are produced in terminal panicles, 10 to 40 centimeters long. Each flower is small and white with 5 petals, with a mild and sweet fragrance. Over 500 varieties of mangoes are known, many of which ripen in summer, while some give a double crop. The fruit takes 4 to 5 months from flowering to ripening. The ripe fruit varies according to cultivar in size, shape, color, sweetness, and eating quality, depending on the cultivar. Fruits are variously yellow, orange, red, or green. The fruit has a single flat oblong pit that can be fibrous or airy to the surface and does not separate easily from the pulp. The fruits may be somewhat round, oval, or kidney-shaped, ranging from 5 to 25 centimeters in length and 140 grams to 2 kilometers in weight per individual fruit. The skin is leather-like, waxy, smooth, and fragrant, with colors ranging from green to yellow, yellow, orange, yellow to red, or blushed with various shades of red, purple, pink, or yellow when fully ripe. Ripe intact mangoes give off a distinctive resinous sweet smell. Mango trees grow readily from seeds, with germination success highest when seeds are obtained from matured fruit.
Welcome back, and I just hope you have been able to take a cue from the benefits that is accrued to mango. One of my favorites any day, anytime.
Yes, same here, right?
Not the Ogbomosho one. I like the other one.
The cherry mango.
No, I like the Ogbomosho. No, the Ogbomosho is the one you buy here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The crunchy ones.
Yeah, the sherry, that one. And, as a kid, if you're taking it, you have the water drilling down your.
Is that the one you said you like?
No, I don't like that. I'm not really a fan
we call
of
that. We will call that the kerosene mango. That is what they call that.
Kerosene mango.
Honestly, that is what they call it.
Oh, Pademini.
No, I've not heard.
You leak. Go ahead. Thank you, Anibaba. Anibaba is such an old man. He knows everything. Pademini. Thank you. But there is more to that at this moment in time. Yeah. And if you are probably just hearing or viewing this at this moment in time, it's not totally too new. It's something that had been done. It had started earlier in the year by the executive governor of Osun State, who actually initiated this process. And it's been beneficial to virtually everyone who has taken a part, who's been a part of that program. Is the Imole Medical Outreach, whereby you have this set of doctors from Union Teaching Hospital, among so many other doctors, visiting towns. I know we started from Iwo, we've been to different towns, the senatorial districts of this great state, Osun State. And in the house today, in the studio with us this morning, we have the man who can really talk about it as well. And what are the essence of this for the benefit of those who are probably just hearing about this properly. Joining us in the studio this morning is the chairman, Union Teaching Hospital, Right Honorable Owuni Owolade. Permit us to at least, it's the job. I don't have a choice. We'll call it that way.
Exactly.
He's our father. And even at this, he's really looking much younger than the last time I saw him. And he will probably give us the antidote as to how this is happening.
I bet fruit is involved.
Majorly. We'll hear it from the horse's mouth. Good morning to you, Right Honorable.
Good morning,
and
sir.
thank you for taking time out to be with us.
Thank you very much. Good morning, and good morning, good people of Osun and Nigeria.
He's a man of so many parts. You know, if you remember, for those who probably don't know him, he was a former deputy speaker of the Osun State House of Assembly. He's a lawyer by profession and former commissioner for transport. I think transport, health, works and transport. And attorney general. My Lord. Wow. It's from one legal profession to a legal professional to another. We first of all had Akiomaki, who is a musician and also
a legal practitioner.
And here we are here. We have the chairman, Union Osun Teaching Hospital, who, no matter what, he is still a legal practitioner. Thank you most sincerely once again, sir, and you are welcome.
Thank you very much, and thank you for having me.
Let's get down to the business of the morning.
Yes.
Imole Medical Outreach. I stated this in our intro that, it's something that has started earlier in the year. At this point in time, where are we? What are the benefits accrued or associated to this program for the benefit of those who are wondering, really, is this true?
Thank you once again for having me. Imole Medical Outreach is a key program of Senator Ademola Nuruddin Jackson Adeleke, the governor of Osun State. Health is a key, one of the cardinal programs, which he told the good people of Osun, and he has started. The first phase was after the 100 days in office. This is the second stanza. And by the grace of God, before the end of the year, we'll have the third stanza, which will be in the month of November. This second stanza will commence next week, Wednesday, 16th day of August.
Okay.
It will commence in Elisha. What we have done is to make sure that we reach the nooks and crannies of the entire state. Osun State, which is a fantastic state, a beautiful state. It's a great state of ours.
Yes, sir.
We have 3 senatorial districts.
Yeah.
We have Ife Ijesha senatorial district, which we refer to as the East. That's the Osun East senatorial district.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Where we intend to start next week.
Okay.
We have the West senatorial district, and then we have the Central senatorial district. We intend to start next week in Elisha, 16th, and then the following day will also still be in Elisha.
Okay.
Then the week after that will be in the West. Sorry, we'll be in the Central. We'll start to go to Ila. And then from Ila, we'll then move on to the West Senatorial District. So we have the spread, and we have made sure that we're in the political centers. When Osun was created, we had some centers, which were the regional political centers. And that's the base of the entire state. We have Ile-Ife and Elisha from the east as centers for the east.
Okay.
We have Iwo and Ede for the west.
Okay.
And we have Osogbo here and Ila for the central.
All right.
So we will end the program in 6-7 weeks' time, to the 20th of September, in Osogbo.
The central.
Osogbo, which is the Osun Central. So we'll be covering the entire state. And the first time this program started, we emphasized that the program will accommodate 18,000, 2,000 per federal constituency. You see, I've talked of the 3 senatorial districts. That 3 senatorial districts have 9 federal constituencies.
Wow.
So you have the 9, so you have 3 per each of the senatorial districts. So last time we had 18,000 in all, 2,000 per federal constituency.
Yeah, okay.
We envisaged 2,000. Well, at the end of the day, 22,000 people turned up.
Goodness me. And we're attended to.
And we're attended to.
Wow.
So in other words, we had 4,000 extra beyond the envisaged 18,000. And so Governor Adeleke, who promised the good people of Osun State, and even more so now, is another form of palliatives. Bringing health to the people. We know our people, we know what's happening in the country.
Yeah, right.
And health is wealth.
Absolutely.
The people are suffering. There's poverty everywhere. People can hardly afford medical treatment. So you now have a government that thinks very much of the people. A government that has decided to give this medical free to the people. Free to the people. You're going to have surgeries. You're talking of that interventions. Those with cataracts, eyes, and glasses. This will be for free of charge. That is the government of Governor Adeleke who will be taking the bill. So you now have doctors from the teaching hospital and from the hospital's management board and from the Ministry of Health all being involved. And you now have, so you have a medical, the medical profession, you have doctors, you have nurses, you have all those other professionals coming to be involved. So we know that it's a fantastic form of palliatives to the good people of Osun. People who cannot afford medical treatment are now going to have it for free of charge on the government. So, and I believe it will go a long way.
Definitely.
And as a palliative, yes, we're bringing health to the people. So people will have one form of ailment or the other who need surgical interventions. Yes, this is your opportunity. We're starting from the East Senatorial District in Elisha on the 16th, which is next week.
That is really nice to hear, sir. But then it came to my mind, what are those things that have been put in place to make sure these services actually get to this grassroots? Because we do hear stuff like there's a free medical, how am I going to put it? There is a free medical service going on here, and some people don't benefit from it, and some do. So I just want to know what have been put into place to make sure these services are rendered to everyone who wants to partake out of it.
On our own side,
okay, sir.
On our own side, we've put everything in place.
Okay.
We are going to be at General Hospital, Elisha, next week, Wednesday.
Okay.
The 16th of August. Anybody with any medical issue
should just come.
She'll come. We'll register you. We have doctors and others in the medical profession who will take care of you. If you need surgery, that'll be taken care of.
Wow.
And when we finish on the 16th, we'll have a backup date, which is 17th, is the following day, also in Elisha. Then the following week, Wednesday, we'll go to Ila, which is in the central, and then thereafter to the West Senatorial District, and then we then go back to Ile-Ife, which is now in the east, and then we'll now go to Ede, and then we'll then finish up at Osogbo. The whole idea is to bring health to the good people of Osun State.
Definitely.
We know, as I stated earlier, that people are not having the best of times.
Yes.
Economically. When people are struggling to survive, it's difficult to take out of the little you have for medical needs.
Exactly.
So the government has come in. The government has come in to help the people, that we will do this free of charge for you. And making use of all the medical team in the state, that the state is blessed with. The governor, which he stated in his electioneering program when he was meeting the good people of Shushu that he will take the people. He will be a listening governor, and he will be a governor of the people.
Yes.
Are you a governor of the people?
Than to take care of them.
Take care of them.
Yeah.
You know, a key aspect of our constitution, the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Section 14 of this categorically states that the welfare and security, that's the primary aim of government.
That's right.
What other better welfare do you have? Where you have a government that thinks of the people, the needs, the medical needs of the people. And I've decided, especially when you think that some people can hardly cope economically.
Yeah.
Now you now have a government that says, no, don't worry, medically, we'll take care of you. So we're going to take care of the people. Last time, as I stated, the first time we had this, we thought we'll have 18,000. We ended up with 22,000.
Yeah.
So we don't know what we're going to end up with this.
I was
around, right?
But we can assure you that we're going to go the full org. We're going to go the full length. And those who we cannot even accommodate, we're coming back in November. We're still going to have it.
Okay.
It's a continual
So it's a continual process.
It's a continual process. That's the free health program for the good people of Osho.
Oh, wow.
Right. Mr. Chairman, sir, for the benefit of those who probably are wondering, wow, if, I know, okay, you stated it, that this is free. No amount is going to be charged.
It's free.
So that's called for jubilation.
Yep.
Because if you...
It's unusual.
Very.
It's one of those things in the annals of government in Nigeria. You know, when you look at all those governments, in fact, I don't know where they're doing that in Nigeria of today.
Honestly.
So I think it's something that we should be grateful to the Almighty God, especially the people who cannot even afford it.
Honestly, because in the street right now, you hear everybody say like, oh, what have I John Lanwa? Sincerely, that is what trends. Everybody will say, what have I John Lanwa? A lot of people just pray, we just don't want to fall sick because we know what the medical line is talking about right now. So this is just like, it is like a blessing. It is like the governor saying, come unto me, all ye that labor and are heavily laden, and I will give you rest.
No. All right.
And when you think of it, you know everything is expensive in Nigeria of today.
Honestly.
When you think that if you were to have a medical issue that may cost you 1, 2, 3 million naira, and you have a government that can take care of that free of charge for you, I think we should be grateful to God for that.
Yes, we are.
Mr. Chairman, sir, let's look at what time on Wednesday, and you stated is at the General Hospital.
In the morning, early in the morning.
Early in the morning.
Yeah.
So
it's going to be first come, first serve basis.
Okay.
Yeah, we have an opening session on the 16th, which is Wednesday, at General Hospital in Elisha.
Okay.
In the morning.
So Elisha.
We have our people to be seated, and first come, first serve.
And
everybody, good, bona fide people of Osho.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Let's look at it, because some people might feel it's just going to be for their political people. Is this a political, or it's basically for people in Osun State?
That is the beauty of it. We are not going to ask for what political party are you.
Nice.
No, far from it. It's for everybody.
General, open.
Everybody in Osun, to politicians, to non-politicians, to whether you're in this party or party ZZ or party PPP or to whatever party. You're a human being, a bona fide indigene of Osun. You belong to our state. Go for it.
What if they don't belong to our state?
No, if they live here.
If you live here, you're automatically qualified
once you live in Osun,
for your free.
If you live in Osun, you're part and parcel of us.
And these experts, the doctors come in, are they doctors from here, or we're going to get extra hands to support this project?
We are lucky. Osun is blessed.
Yes, we are.
Osun is blessed abundantly in human and natural resources.
Right.
We have the best brains. If you look at the history of this country, like when you stated myself being a lawyer,
yes,
the first lawyer ever in Nigeria, an Oshu indigene, Shapara Williams,
yes,
was called to the bar in 1876. The first lawyer in the entire Nigeria. And that's the entire medical, other professionals. Oshu, we are there. We have the best brains.
Thank God.
So we have doc consultants, we have doctors across all the various fields in medicine.
Wow.
And we have they will be accompanied, of course, by other professionals in the medical field. They'll be there. We have not only the teaching hospital, we also have from the Hospitals Management Board, and we also have from the Ministry of Health.
Okay.
We are well prepared.
Oh, okay.
Well prepared.
For those who will be undergoing surgery, is this going to be taking place there?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. We're moving it. You know, that's the turn of the East Senatorial District. And then, like I stated earlier, we'll move to Central the following week. And then thereafter, we come to the West Senatorial District.
Wow.
And, you know, the 6 towns are Ilesha and Ile-Ife for West Senatorial District, Ila and Oshobo, where we'll have the final for the Central, and Ede and Iwu for the West Senatorial Districts.
Wow, that's amazing. And everybody, it's an opportunity for those who are probably watching us now and you're wondering. Mr. Chairman has rightly stated where and when these programs will take place. And for the benefit of doubt, before we call it a wrap on this Imole, we like to hear, Mr. Chairman has stated that this probably is just another batch. We've had the first one that's come. This one is coming again.
And another one
tentatively, God willing, November. It definitely will happen. What's your message to the people of Osun State at this point in time, and your gratitude to His Excellency for this on behalf of Osun State citizens at this time around, sir?
I'll take your second one first.
Okay.
On behalf of the good people of Osun, I think it's important that we thank the Almighty God for the Imole himself. That is Senator Ademola Jackson Adeleke. We pray that God will continue to endow him, to keep him safe, to give him the wisdom. I know that he has this thing in him that he wants to serve. Genuinely serve the good people
to give back
of Osun State. And I know that he's always thinking of especially those who cannot afford the suffering masses. I mean, it's his idea, it's his concept that, look, let's help our people. Those who cannot. You know, we're not the same. Some are more blessed than others.
Yes, sir.
So why don't we take care so that we come together as a community, as people belonging to this our beautiful state. So we hope and pray that the good people of Osun will use this opportunity. And that is why I like that question about whether it was political. We're not going to ask for what party you belong to. We're not bothered. We're not bothered what party you belong to. It's for the good people of Osun to be able to enjoy, and it's a form of another palliative, health-wise, being brought to our people. So it's an opportunity for us to use what this government has provided health-wise for the people, and thinking that what he promised is keeping his promise. You know, one thing is to be as somebody seeking office, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. But something is to do what you have promised. And I think what he has promised is now doing. And that's why, by the grace of God, by the time we do the third one, starting in November, that'll be 3 times.
Yeah.
In 2023 alone. And going further, because it's not a flash, it's not a one-thing thing.
It's a continuous
process. So that our people, health is wealth, our people will not go through that lane of hopelessness, of while you're suffering, you cannot. But when there's any health challenge to any individual, at least the state government is saying, we will play our own part to be of assistance, to help you. So that the bit when you stated about onje lanwa or something, use your onje for your food. And the government has now said, no, we cannot leave you aside. Let's see what we can do. Let me give you an example. There was a woman in the first part, when we had the first, that woman almost lost her sight. on cataract. She couldn't see again. She didn't even believe that. They said, oh, and then she came, and then the cataract was removed, and then she could see. Oh, she was full of prayers. That woman, there's hope. The hopelessness has been removed.
Definitely.
She's now part of the world that, yes, I can still live after all.
Yeah.
I can now see. I can now be part of this beautiful world.
Yeah.
I've not been left behind.
Exactly.
I'm being carried along because we have to carry ourselves along.
Sure.
Absolutely.
We live together.
We
Absolutely.
can't be alone.
You can't, yeah. And so, as a government, as I said, welfare. When you talk, that's why it's unfortunate when you talk of different governments in Nigeria and welfare. You can't even take care. It's in our constitution. The welfare and security. Those are the main something of government.
Sure.
Yeah.
And which other area can be more profound than this? So thank the Almighty God for the life of Adeleke, of Governor Adeleke, and we pray that he will be able to continue to do this. And the good people of Osun, it is not political, it's not politics. If you have any health challenge, if you have any health issue, this is a golden opportunity for you.
Wednesday, 16th of August 2023, very early, Elisha.
General Hospital.
Here they come. Right Honorable Owolade, thank you most sincerely. He is the chairman, Union Osun Teaching Hospital. Thank you a million times for this, and best regards to His Excellency, who say, yeah, he should keep up the good work.
And well done.
Well done to you.
Thank you very much for having me. It's nice to be here.
Thank you, sir.
And you're doing a good work here.
Thank you, sir.
And of course, I'm not surprised.
Okay.
That's the beauty of Osun.
Yes,
we keep that pace up. Let's keep it up.
We will.
Yeah.
Thank you,
All right. If you are new to Osun State, you probably, and you're wondering how you've heard about one of our major tourism festival that comes up every year about this time, the Osun Shogbo Festival. We will talk about it very shortly. And hey, it was a beauty there yesterday. And once again, I would like to thank you to Mr. Governor for taking time out to be there as well yesterday. We'll take that report and we'll come back, talk about it before we say our BYEs. Stay with us.
Okay.
Nelson Rolihlahla Mandela was an anti-apartheid activist who gave his all for the elimination of what has been described as the world's most vicious rule of the unjust and man's inhumanity against man. He was born July 18, 1918 in Mvezo, South Africa. Educated and trained as a successful legal practitioner, he took up the gauntlet of a human activist against segregation by the minority of white supremacists in South Africa. At the climax of his trial for treason, orchestrated by the minority South African government, the great crusader for democratic equality was prepared to pay the supreme sacrifice to establish majority rule in his native land. He told white jurists that if achieving freedom for his people was worth his life, he was prepared to die. Nelson Mandela spent 27 years in Robben Island, described as the most notorious prison in the world. It was from this same prison that he came out as a free man to assume office as South Africa's first black president in 1994. Western Spring Television identifies Nelson Mandela as a watershed character in history. Aminatu, the legendary queen of Zazzau, is best known to historians as Queen Amina of Zaria, an old walled town and capital of the Hausa state of Zazzau. Amina was a great warrior and the first woman to rule the ancient kingdom of Zazzau. Her 34 years as queen witnessed an unprecedented expansion of Zazzau by conquests. Queen Amina of Zaria belongs to the class of Amazons by the might of her army and her strings of conquests. She opened Zaria to trans-border trade and was said to have initiated kola nut cultivation in the ancient kingdom. the Hausa Muslim figure, was born in 1533 and died in 1610 at the age of 77 years. Folklores remember Aminatu, the Queen of Zazzau, as a brave, smart and talented leader, whose giant statue now adorns the National Arts Theatre in Lagos, Nigeria, while many educational institutions bear her name. Western Spring Television identifies Queen Amina as a watershed character in history. Ahmadu Bello, a Prince Royal, was born 6th of December 1910 at Raba Village, Sokoto, northwestern Nigeria. His father was a district head and heir apparent to the Sultanate throne from the house of Usmanu Danfodio, a religious and social reformer who brought the Habib dynasty under the Fulani Caliphate in the beginning of the 19th century. Ahmadu Bello raised the bar of political consciousness and participation when, in 1944, he engineered the establishment of the Northern People's Congress (NPC) as the first political party in northern Nigeria and the rallying point for politicians in the region before independence. History will not forget Ahmadu Bello for his charisma and political sagacity, which provided easy passage for his kinsmen to assume political and administrative positions in Nigeria's post-independence era. The distinguished elder statesman and Sardauna of Sokoto has his face on his country's 200 naira currency as a mark of honor to one of the architects of Nigeria's independence. Western Spring Television identifies Ahmadu Bello as a watershed character in history. Born Jeremiah Oyeni Obafemi on March 6, 1905, Obafemi Awolowo was a prime architect of Nigeria's independence and most consummate advocate of free education and social welfare in Africa's most populous nation. Erudite politician, thinker and philosopher, Awo was fondly addressed by associates and political colleagues, brought his unique attributes to bear on governance in the defunct Western region. He administered as leader of government business and the premier between 1955 and 1958. Obafemi Awolowo's premiership witnessed pioneering in multi-sectoral policy initiatives and execution. The Western region under his administration paraded several enviable records. First television station in Africa, first real estate in Nigeria, first high-rise building in Nigeria, first modern sports stadium in Nigeria, first agricultural settlement in Nigeria, first modern civil service secretariat in Nigeria, and first industrial estate in Nigeria. His face is on 100 naira denomination as a mark of honor for his distinguished services to his country. Western Spring Television identifies Obafemi Awolowo as a major character in history.
Wow, that's a moment to relish anytime you are here in Osun State.
Yeah.
And if you've not been to the Osun Shogbo Groove, the festival has begun and it's going to last about 12 days. Wow, it is a festival that brings people from virtually all around the globe. Yeah, and it's always nice. And yesterday it's ended. For at least for 12 days. For 12 days it's ended. But it was a beautiful one. That was it yesterday, where one of the major activities that takes place at that festival is the lady who carries
the Aruba, right?
The Aruba, and woo, it was a beautiful procession. As much as people wanted to see the Aruba, you know, there's so much associated to that program, the Osun Shogbo Festival.
Exactly.
Honestly, it is always a pleasant time here in Osun State.
It is always a time where in Osun State we have so many activities going on. Business is more interesting, like from the hotels to the people doing the buying and selling, you know. And it's always a time that you want to look forward to, because it is alarming how in this day and time we have a virgin to carry that Igba for us, you know. It is always a time that we want to look forward to, you know. So I mean, I am not a candidate for it, but well done to the Aruba, because it is amazing we still have all that going on.
In some other years when you come back to this life.
Oh, definitely.
Right?
Maybe, but now Otelo.
But one of the major beauty of this program, the Osun Shogbo Festival, is the lightning of the
Inome Dogon.
Is that not the 18?
What is Dogon?
Yeah. It's 17.
Is it 17?
Is it 17?
It's 16.
16. Mary Dilogun. Right, sorry. Mary the lamb that has 16 points at which you can light it. It's that's how the festival begins, where it's taken around the city. You see them taking the Ino Oloju Mary Dilogun, and obviously you have the opportunity to come to and see the Aruba Shrine, and it's always a point whereby you have maybe a 14-year-old girl who would carry that. But the beauty is, most of us have wondered that, was that lady about that age? But you can, what fascinates me most, one of the major things that fascinates me most is people come in from as far as Australia, from Japan, from everywhere around the globe.
The funniest part is they come for the water and the prayer. You see, there is this thing about belief, like whatever it is that you believe in, you know, it just works for you. Somebody was telling me something like, if you hold on to this board right now and you pray to it and you believe it is going to answer your prayers, it's gonna. People come from far and wide just for the water. They pour it in their keg. In fact, you see some people entering into the water and they have their baths and they say all the prayers and they believe that yes, automatically their prayers are answered. I was having a detailed conversation with somebody about it yesterday. Said a white would come and they are praying for husbands. You know, we are here. I mean, we have single ladies here in Oshogbo who don't even believe in the power of what we have. Whereby you can even go to the water on a normal day and say your prayers, and they come from far and wide. And you know, like a year later, you see them coming again with testimonies.
Yeah.
Is it not delightful?
Seriously, you know, I off camera then I said it. I was there about 2 or 3 weeks ago with my family.
Okay.
And seriously, not being probably because I'm of a religious belief either way. The groove itself, it's a place to visit.
Definitely.
The kids we have these days, they need to see what tradition looks like. And I know one of my colleagues, Joseph Atewe, who was there, I think yesterday, who went, and amongst the numerous people he interviewed was this young lady who came in from the US.
Okay.
And she was like, look, if tradition can just be something everybody has to practice, she will come back again and again. You know what it means to and fro from the US to Nigeria, man. But it's her belief.
Definitely.
And she believes that, with this, things will happen for her. It's your belief. I appreciate that lady a whole lot, just like the numerous people. Look at them. Look, you can see them on your screen. That the procession, the people who have come in from far and wide to just have a feel and see what it looks like yesterday and all the time the Osun Osogbo Festival takes place. It's a beautiful moment.
And God bless the days of Adoni Olosha, who came all the way and wanted to have a picture of the Imoja herself. And, you know, somehow she got caught up in the loop and she worshipped her till the end of her life. And honestly, in my heart, I used to feel like a repetition of that history can actually take place again. You know, like having somebody who wants to come all the way from over there, come here and want to explore the river goddess herself. I just have you know, nobody has been able to follow in the footsteps of Adoni. You know, I don't think that is happening anymore, which is quite sad, you know. But then it lives on, and it's not, that history is not going anywhere. We in Osun Osogbo are known for Osun Osogbo Festival. It is amazing. And
I want to say a big thank you to you for being there. From here, I think I need to go to the groove. I need to go.
No, we are going together. Let's just go enjoy the last days of it.
We went Solomon Nice. Okay. Thank you for being there with us on the show this beautiful Saturday morning. I want to thank the entire production team, our director, Abiodun Baba, the camera team headed by Sheyi Omutayo, and to all the Pastor Kaudi Alaka. Yeah, we would like to say congratulations to him, a bona fide pastor. And please just lay your healing hands on Sheyi Omutayo. He needs deliverance. We say thank you to you for being here with us on this show. Babaloye, you guys are awesome. And we'll be back again next week, Saturday, on another edition of the program, Spring Delight. TUNDE IDOWU is my name. And my name is not changing, AJIBIKE ANJORIN Ojo. Do well to follow me on all social media platforms. And Queen Ajibes, I'm ready to follow you right back. No doubt. We'll see you. Bye for now. Bye.